Hello, Arcady here with another Skyrim house tour video. Today I'm going to do the house called Honeyside in Riften. So in order to actually get Honeyside and the town Riften, you need to do this one quest for this Argonian over at the fishery in Riften. If anyone wants me to do a video on it later, I can, but this is just the video about the house. But anyway, you got to do that quest to help her, like, kick her, like, drug habit. And then you go talk to the Jarl, and then you tell them all about that, and they send you on a quest to try to find out who's been supplying the drugs. And after you do those, like, next two quests, then you unlock this house. So it's kind of cool anyway. And it costs about 8,000 gold to buy after you've done all those quests, which is okay. But here's like the main door, but I'm not going to go in there quite yet. One of the upgrades you can get for it is this garden. They don't let you plant like whatever you want. They just plant like anything here, I guess. So there's some death bell, nightshade, spiky grass, potatoes, dragon's tongue, purple mountain flower, red mountain flower, blue mountain flower, and some gourds, some snowberries, some tundra cotton, and lavender. So they kind of pick, oh yeah, and you also get a chicken too, which is kind of cute. It's like, bark bark, hey chicken. Yeah, so they don't let you pick what you're gonna plant here, but they just plant it for you, so kind of cool. But anyway, I guess might as well start with the tour, right? So when you become Thane of Riften, you get this girl as your house Carl. She's like your bodyguard. I've talked about them before in other videos, but oh well.
I am your sword and
of course,
your shield.
you know, cupboard here with a deer head. I might as well use a torch just to light it up a bit.
Honor to you.
And of course, you know, hanging rabbit, pheasant to harvest, some salmon up there. So
long life to you, Thane.
You do get a cooking pot over by the fireplace, and this is the only spot that actually has a like a place to put a shield. So I put the Riften guard shield here because I like to put the guard shields for the town that you know, the house is located in. So of course for this one it's Riften. My Whiterun one is right above the bed in Whiterun. You know, kind of etc. It's just kind of a decoration thing for me. And I have the ebony sword of the blaze that I got as I think it was the quest reward for I think it was for that what do you call it? That mission that I did. Oh well, whatever. We'll think about it later. I can't think. So, of course, here's the end table and beds, or the end tables and a bed, a wardrobe where you can store stuff in. So all this stuff is safe storage, eh? And of course, there's a bear on the wall. This whole thing's a bookshelf except for the top shelf right here. For whatever reason, you can't put your own books on there, like, you know, like this way. You have to do it, well, basically just dragging it onto it, which is kind of annoying. And this is like the back door. One of the cool things about Honeyside is you can actually enter this place without having to go through the town. So if you're kind of a thief character or a like assassin or whatever, and you get a high bounty, you can theoretically sneak into the house here, but it's still a little tricky sometimes because there are guards fairly close to the water. But anyway, and of course the chest. And Yeah, I forgot to mention this weapon that I have right here. I got this for becoming Fane of the Reach, or not the Reach, the Fane of Riften. Unfortunately, there's a bug in the game, like in the non, like you'd have to use pretty much have to use a mod to fix the bug, but unfortunately the weapon you get for becoming Fane of Riften, it doesn't have, like blade of the rift or whatever on it. Instead it's just a random weapon. So I got a blessed iron war axe. I just threw it on this what do you call it? This weapon plaque just for the heck of it. But anyway, I guess now we go downstairs. So this area right here is where the alchemy upgrade is located. They give you a bunch of different recipes here, like this invisibility potion recipe, Luna moth wings, and Charis eggs. Basically, all those recipes do is they just give you hints of how to like make a specific type of potion. You don't have to use those ingredients, but those ingredients that they list do have invisibility as at least one of their effects. So yeah, kind of cool. Bunch of ingredients on these shelves. I don't know if they respawn if you pick them up though. I have no idea. And of course this is another bookshelf, which only 2 of the shelves are available to put books on. Oh geez, really? That torch did not last very long. So, of course, here's the Alchemy Lab. Another shelf with a whole bunch of ingredients on it, which is kind of cool. Again, yeah, the Alchemy Lab, like I said before. So this room right here is basically where your house Carl's supposed to sleep. Of course, she never seems to go in here, so. But anyway, kind of a cool little place. And you can also use the bed too, I think. Or maybe not. Alright. Guess I should have checked that before I said that. So, of course, over here is a couple more ingredients just sitting here. In my old version of Skyrim, I had a mod that actually had a trapdoor into the, where the Thieves Guild is. It was so freaking useful, even if you weren't a part of the Thieves Guild. Because during the main quest, you actually have to go there at one point. So it actually made it so you could skip like the entire sewer part of Riften, which isn't a very long part, but it was still kind of cool to be able to just skip that. So I might have to download that mod again in the future. So here's a weapon rack with... Oh yeah, this area right here is the enchanting area. If you build a child's bedroom, then you basically lose this area. You can't use it for enchanting. But you can go to the steward of the Jarl, who is always located near the Jarl, by the way. It's different depending on who's in charge of Riften. For me, it's the Imperials, so it's Maven Blackbriar is the Jarl, and her son, I don't remember his name, but anyway, her son is the steward for me. You can go talk to him, and you can replace it with either a child's bedroom or the enchanting station, and you can always go back to him and swap them back and forth as much as you want. So which is kind of cool. It does cost about 500 gold each time you do it though, so. But in case, if you want to move your kids over here, you can give up the enchanting area, but personally I think the enchanting area is just too good here. But here's weapon racks. I haven't really put anything in these ones yet. Of course, another shelf, but you can't put any books on it. Table and chair. Some kind of nice little teal banner. And there's 3 weapon plaques here. What I did is I have my Daedric sword that I was using for the longest time on one of them. And on the other one I have my Daedric bow. Because I just recently built the Like I just recently made dragon bone weapons, which are something you can make with Dawn Guard. You have to get to 100 smithing though, but kind of here's the stats of my weapons right now for the 2 dragon bone. But anyway, I just thought they'd look nice on the plaques here. And here's the enchanting table thing that you can do enchanting with. And probably the one thing I love about the what do you call it? The enchanting upgrade is they give you 2 of these mannequins. So what I did is I made a full set of dragon plate armor, and I just put it on here just for display purposes, because I started wearing it recently. But anyway, pretty damn cool, eh? And this is the what do you call it? The dragon scale armor. So it's like the light armor version of the dragon plate. So if you wear light armor, this is like probably one of the best ones in the game to wear. So, and I think it looks kind of cool too, actually. Like they both look pretty awesome. And it's not like dragon scales and dragon bones are that hard to get. I mean, I know I could talk about it for ages, but I find dragons to be extremely annoying in this game. And you guys would know that if you saw my top 10 most annoying Bethesda creatures video. So if you guys haven't seen it, you guys definitely should. I go into a little bit more detail about why I hate dragons. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to show you like the back deck, which is kind of like a second entrance to the Riften house, which is kind of cool. So you get a tanning rack for some reason, which I was kind of surprised about. And of course, a nice table and chairs to hang out in. And down here is, you get a boat down here, but you can't use it, which kind of sucks. But kind of the cool thing is, though, is this is technically outside. So if you want to get into your house and you're like a criminal type, you can always just go up, like sneak over here, go up onto your deck, and then go in for that door, and you can get into your house, and the the authorities, if you have a bounty on you, won't be able to go after you. So kind of cool. You just got to be careful fast traveling though, because when you fast travel, you go like straight to the gates of Riften. So yeah, it doesn't really work if you fast travel, but oh well. But overall, I think it's kind of a cool little house. It's definitely worth the amount of money. It's one of the cheaper houses in the game. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I guess we'll see you guys later.